A warm welcome to everyone. And once again, I am back with the Friday Expert. And we all know that this month, the Friday Expert is all about a day in a mom's life. So I'm super excited to share this afternoon with yet another special mother of a cute little daughter whom I know. And I welcome Ms. Shraddha Pachauri, who is an English expert. She's also the Surat admin mate of Parent Station, and she does wonderful Wednesday book reviews. She's also a very dear friend of mine, so it's going to be great talking to her today because many secrets will come out from her now. So, welcome, Shraddha, to the show. And could you
Hello,
please
ma'am.
entertain the audience something about yourself?
Okay, so hi everyone. My face must be familiar by now, I hope. And it has been great to share the space with Parent Station. It has been a great exposure. And I have learned so many things through Parent Station. Basically, I'm very passionate about teaching, and that is what has brought me into this field. I love children because they have unconditional love to give. These lot is the only lot which, when you get angry at them, the next moment they come back loving you. They don't have prejudices in their heart, and which makes this profession very pious. So I love being a teacher, and I'm blessed by God that He's given me those skills where I can keep a little space of mine in these little hearts forever. And it keeps you young. Being a teacher is always keeps you young and on your toes. So yes, that is one of the reason why many people tell me, oh, you don't look like a mother. So that is another that is another
So,
perk
that is a
of,
secret.
yeah. So, and I'm also Odissi. Learned I have learned Odissi. Like, I have not taught it, but yeah, it's a passion. My dance is also my passion. So that's that about me.
Okay. Shraddha, we will just move ahead with our talk because, I'm sure that there are some exciting things going to happen with you when you will be answering the questions. Lots of secrets will come out. So let's
Yes.
see. So, what do you think is the biggest challenge you are facing when it comes to being a working mother? Because you being a teacher, so I am also a teacher. I know how the field is. So, what are those challenges which you face at home and at work? And how do you like manage both the amalgamation?
Yeah, so see, this is a very, very important question in a women's life. How is she balancing? Because the structure of Indian society since years has been that a mother is always at home nurturing home and children, and a husband is out there working, feeding the people at home, right? He is the main earning member. But now, with the change in the society, we've seen that females who want to come out, they want to explore their abilities, they don't want to show it to the world that they are equal or par with the males, which there is no comparison to, because she is everything. We've seen our mothers, and I've seen my colleagues working. So definitely the mindset about people is what you have to adjust and balance to. Otherwise, it is not that difficult, according to me, to work out, because every female works her house, her home, and her work very well. She knows how to do it. It's only the repercussions that she faces from the society, the questions that she has to answer, is what she actually has to balance.
Yes.
I have been very lucky enough to have a very supportive family, and my husband, who is really very supportive. He understands the needs of me as an individual, as a mother, as a working female. And although he is into a very big company himself, he has never asked me to join him. He has given me this space where he knows that I have this ability, I have this passion, and he has allowed me to explore it, which to a greater extent helps me in balancing my work. He is there when my daughter needs me. He's there when I'm not around. And yeah, definitely the mindset of your family members depends on how well you can enjoy your career and those perks. Basically, every female will do anything to balance out. She is already equipped with it. It's the only the society that she has to face, for which she needs a very understanding family, and I'm quite blessed to have one. Yeah.
I totally agree with you, Shraddha, because the problem is only with the outside world, and there is this statement called "log kya kahenge," and that is something which we have to face all the time. However, now things are changed, but then still somewhere some kind of people, there are different set of people around and different mindsets. So if you are with like-minded people, then things are different. But if you have to face altogether the entire society, then it is a little difficult. But as you said, that is absolutely, any woman can balance the house and the work, because it is her way
Definitely.
of managing it. Because I feel if a woman can give a birth to a child, she's already managed it 9 months in her, so she can easily manage everything what is around. It's just that a little support from people outside,
People around
and
her,
the
yes.
acknowledgement of what she has done is something which is required. That is what
Yes,
lacks in the
definitely.
society.
It's in the
However,
society.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
However,
in
I
the
think
setup,
now
it's in the
things are,
mindset, ma'am.
yes.
Yes.
However, now things are
Changing.
different.
Yeah.
Men are accepting things very gracefully, and everyone knows that no house is going to run just with one person outside and one person at home. Both will have to go out, and both will have to be
Equally.
at home and
Work
work.
equally. Yes, definitely.
So here I feel that as a woman, we only should train our sons more than
Exactly.
our daughters.
We bear a
So
lot of responsibilities as
yes,
mothers of
as a woman,
sons.
yes, as a mother, we ourselves bear a lot of responsibility of raising our
Responsibility.
children.
Children,
Right.
definitely.
So, does raising a child teach you something which you use in your daily routine? Something which your daughter teaches you that, yeah, this is something which I've picked from her. I should use this on a regular basis.
I'll tell you, she is more patient than me. And I have my tantrums, and she does not have. This is something I have to tell all of you who's listening, that I am tantrumatic and dramatic, because I get irritated if she crosses my space sometimes. I'm taking my classes and she is demanding sometimes, and I get angry on her. And she's so calm, she's so patient, and this also has helped me in my career. I'm telling you, the way she handles me rather than me handling her most of the times, I have learned so many things from her. She's very patient with me. The way she understands that my mother is a working woman, and she needs her space when she's teaching. And when I'm tired, when I get back home from the early morning routine, we go to school, we manage our house, then we have our challenges at our work, and then when I come, she has so many things to share. But then I have told her, half an hour, you have to give me half an hour for myself, and she respects that, and I love it. Although she has so many things to share, she'll wait for that half an hour for me to come out of my tired thing, come back to my comfort zone, switch on to the second half of my day, and then she is there all to share. Whenever I'm not around, she manages herself so well. So I am just trying to share that, we always think, or we make this an excuse, how my child will adjust, I should not go out, वो adjust नहीं कर पाएगा उसको. The main thing I want to tell all the mothers out there, that it's not the child who is not
It's
going to
we.
adjust. It is we who are not, we are giving excuses to explore and go outside, because they are the most adjusting people on the earth. These tiny little creatures, they adjust to your nature, they adjust to the surroundings, they adjust to the needs of you and your family so well. I have seen her taking care of her grandmother, I have seen her taking care of her father in my absence, I have seen her taking care of me when I'm not well. So it is not the child, she's barely 9 years old, and the responsibility that she bears on her shoulders is way more greater than her age. And when you say that I am adjusting for the family, or my husband or the mother-in-law says that I am also adjusting, actually everybody is doing it, and even these little kids are doing their part. This is what
Right.
I've learned from her, that it
That's
is not only we who are obliging them, it is they who are actually supporting us to go out and do all these things. They
absolutely.
are not not tantrumatic at all. So I am blessed to have such a child in my life who is so adjusting and who is so patient with
And
things,
I
with
agree. Yeah, I agree that children are actually more patient than adults,
adults. Yeah.
because the today's generation is again another level. Because I also have a daughter at home. I know how. I mean, I see her and I'm like, oh, okay, I should have been calm at this
Yeah.
point. Why do I
They
talk so much? I spoil things because I talk so much. That's the reason. And she's like, Mama, you sometimes just leave it. Don't talk much. The problem is that the more we give our words, the more it becomes worst. So there are lots of things which we learn from our
learn
children
from
at
our job. Definitely.
and definitely and one more thing I really agree to you is adjustment. We always feel that children will not adjust, but actually they are the fastest to adjust. And I think this pandemic has really proven that they are the
Exactly.
fastest ones to adjust with any situation given to them, because they take it like every day. Okay, we have slept, now tomorrow is going to be a new day.
New
So
day, yes.
yeah, for us it is, we will carry what is going on
Today to
today.
tomorrow,
Yeah, and what is going to happen to day after
day
tomorrow.
after.
So it's like past, future, we carry, and then when we are in the present, we are actually not live. So this pandemic, I'm sure we all have spent like almost 24 by 7 with our children. So what was the best and what was the worst part of being with your child for 24 by 7 at home with all the work around and everything?
See, being a working woman, I know you, all of you out there are going to agree with me that we die to spend this time with them. And for us, working from home is a blessing because we want to spend this time with them, whether we are actually having a conversation or we are sitting with them or we're not sitting. Just being with them is what we have missed. And we mothers tend to do this guilt trip all the time, that we are not able to give them time, we are not able to I am so busy, I have so much of schedules that. So this is the best thing the pandemic has given, is the time with my child. And it's a blessing that I have seen her throughout the day, which I was not getting, those 24 hours to spend with her, from morning to evening, what she is doing. Another thing is that somewhere, the not the bad thing, but what I learned is that they need their space too. So all the more, when you want to clinch them and hug them and be with them, they don't like it. They are, then I need my space kind of people. So although they are very emotional and attached, but they are very matured and to their self also. Whatever the age is, I'm sure all the mothers out there, whether daughters or sons, they want their space, and
Right,
which
absolutely.
as parents we don't tend to respect. I have always been discussing these things, that our species, the human species, is the only species which will not stop nagging the life of their children till they die. They never let them grow. They never give them space,
Yeah, they will
because
always be the mother, they will always be the parent.
yeah, they will always, and it is only the human species, right? Because
Yeah,
the
otherwise, you animals, they leave their child. Even the bird leaves
immediately
the
the immediately they leave their children. But so I have the thing that I have actually experienced in this pandemic is that although they enjoy us being together, they also enjoy their own space, which we should always give them. That is what I have learned with my child during the pandemic.
right, absolutely. And what was the worst part with your child all the time around you?
Things that can she can do independently, for that also she was depending on me,
Right.
right? So she knows that
I
when the
think
mother
seeking
is around,
attention. That was, I think, seeking attention, because when you are
yes,
able to do it and still if you are asking, that means seeking attention, like, yeah, I want you to be a part of it. Like,
part of it.
the
Yes, yes,
intentions, I think the intentions are not wrong. The intentions are always pure. The only thing is that just because it looks like a demand to us, so then we start taking it in a very, I think, in a negative
negative.
manner that, yeah, there is no love, there is just demand. So that's
Yes.
how it looks. So now when it comes to children, education is something which is very very important in their life. And most of the time, since these 2 years they are with us, but usually when the schools are on, they are spending half of a day with the school. So as a mother, as an educator also now, so how do you what are your take on the criterias which you will keep in mind, or would you like to tell the audience to keep in mind when they select the right school for their child? What should the parents see?
Yeah, so the main thing is the reason why you want a school for your child. This is a very big question that you have to ask yourself as a parent. I have seen many parents putting their children in day boardings, or they have been putting their children in hostels, and with the intention of being free or keeping them away. But as parents, we have to first ask this question: why do you want them to school? So the answer is very very much in front of you, that education is the basic need you are wanting to put your child in a school for, right? So that is what a parent has to see: the quality of education which is imparted to your child. The place, the premises, I feel, however the big school, or it does not matter for a
Matter.
parent. What should matter for a parent is the quality of education, the teachers that you are having. That is the main foundation of any education system today. And whether the teachers are ready to learn, because when you have your mentors who are ready to learn, who understand the thing that they are lifelong learners. And as you and me, as we have been working throughout, like now it has been quite a time that we're working together, and we have been evolving each year. I have seen
Yes,
you, you've seen me.
absolutely.
So the mindset of the people who are working in the school, who wants to evolve with time, who understands that updating yourself is very important. You are not complete, right? You don't have a
Right.
complete knowledge of anything in the world. When your mentors have this attitude, you can pass the same thing to the children
Those
whom you
children.
are catering to. That
Absolutely.
is what I feel. And this is very important for every parent to know, that the basic thing is education. It's not the facilities that you are going to give your child in school. You and me, Hetal ma'am, we have not been studying in those facilitated schools
Absolutely.
ever, but we have taken the best from whatever was given to us. This is what I want my child to have. I want to give her everything, but she has to be selective about what she wants.
Yeah.
The facilities we can give at home, we can have all the facilities for them at home, but basic raw material that you get from school is education. So for me, selecting the right school, the foundation of the school is education. That is the reason why I'm putting my child in it.
Right.
I want her
Absolutely.
to get well educated. That is the only thing my criteria in selecting a right school comes. The first thing,
And I
yes.
think along with the education, I think the values which are given in the school, the environment created in
Definitely.
the school, because leaving apart the facilities, I think the environment, the warmth created for the child, wherein the child
My
is
child
not.
at the end of the day should love going to school. That is what
Yes,
I want.
and should
It should
at
not be
least
a
bring.
burden for them.
Yeah, and should bring at least three takeaways each day to tell you that, Mama, I learned this today in school today, or I had met this person and this is the way they greeted me, and I learned in this manner. The teacher spoke this well to me, or something like that. So, wherein the comfort zone and the environment is a little more, because I think any person, whether it is an adult, they usually say the from 0 to 6 years the brain is developing, everything is there.
Everything
I
is, yeah.
understand that is developing inside, but what about outside? If your environment created outside is helping the brain, then it will develop in a different manner. So it goes to even when they become big, even as adults also. We, if today you and me, if we are put in an environment where there is only violence around us right now also, after some time we
We are
will
not
become
going
like,
to.
we will
Yes. And
become
we are
like
not
them.
going to learn. We are going to learn from what is around us. Right.
Right.
We are going to
So
take from what is around the atmosphere. So it
absolutely.
is very important that even the school does not only talk about, as you said, only about education or about careers, or it should imbibe values in children, which is very important, which as mothers also we keep on doing all the time. But
Right.
as I have
As
learned
a
that for them their children are like second parent. Like sometimes the stages where their teachers are more important to them than their parents, and this is what the
absolutely
role of we come here, right? We are the
right,
mentors, we are the torch bearers. So definitely there are a lot of responsibilities on our shoulders as educators also, that we give them those values which we already have in us, right?
right.
Because we are seeing that the world is growing very fast, and somewhere we are leaving all these traditions and values behind, so we
Right.
have to imbibe it in our curriculums. Yes, definitely.
Absolutely. So now you are an educator, you are a mother, you are a daughter, you are a daughter-in-law. So many roles we play, you know. So you're giving time as a daughter, you're giving time as a daughter-in-law, you're giving time as wife, you're giving time as a mother, as a teacher. What about this me time? So how do you spend your me time? Or
i'm
do
i'm,
you get
I'm
me time, or it is like you have to rob the me time?
No, I am very, as you know me since years, I am very much into my me time. And for me, my me time is very important, because I know that without that, I'm not be able to perform all these duties well.
Right.
I am my first priority. I am very selfish in that, April ma'am. I don't know how I'm sounding here right now,
No,
but
no,
as
no.
I
I
told,
guess I guess everyone should be like that, because I'm telling you, this me time is an energy booster for us. See, we are giving love to everyone, but if we are not loving ourselves or we are not getting love, how will we pass it on to
pass
others?
it on to
Right?
others. So, as I told you that after coming from school, I have told my daughter, I need my half an hour break. You are not supposed to come to me, no talking. I want to just sit, I want to lie down, because I know that for the second half of my duties, I have to recharge myself. I have to have a sound mind. We always, and the working women have this switch on and switch off. When you are
Right.
in the school or when you're working, you are switch
Yeah.
on there. Then you switch off that when you come home, and when then you do
Yeah.
your other duties. So between this me time and me being my priority is very important. So
Right.
जो quote है मैं अपनी favorite हूँ, और वो मेरी which it's very important for me, that I give myself a lot of priority, whether it's grooming or whether it's keeping myself fit or whether it is reading a book or enjoying a coffee with friends or partying late night. For me, a holiday with my husband, which is very important. I don't even need my child at that time, because these all are phases of life which charges me. I know these things charges me. A hot coffee and a gossip, it is very important for me to charge up for the next day to work well. So I am not I am a kind of person who will take a break in a week, go out with my friends and chill, have a coffee alone, go for a walk. It is like that. Whatever gives me my me time, I enjoy it thoroughly, and I
Absolutely.
give priority to that.
Right.
And I
And
tell you,
actually,
I've learned this from you.
and actually we should, why not? I feel that
Why
if
not? Yeah,
you are giving 24 hours to some to all the different duties and roles which you are playing, why not give at least an hour to yourself in a day? I think that a 1 hour 60 minutes are too much for us to get. Even I agree to you that a gossip with a cup of coffee, or a walk. I mean, I also do not like anyone disturbing me when I'm going for my walk. It's just me and my
exactly.
music. That's the energy
Yes.
to me. Okay, I have, gone like for a walk, had the environment outside, heard little music, and just come back, and now I am fine. Because all that is needed in life.
Needed.
Otherwise, how
Exactly.
are we going to be?
And we are, as you told, we are doing a lot of things. There is a lot of things on our plate, and doing justice to each of those things will only come when you give yourself a priority. So
Right,
all the females out there, who are working women, or who are listening to us, it is very important to make yourself a priority first. If you nurture yourself well, you are going to give more than what you can to all these duties that you have to do in life,
right,
right? And you'll be more happy doing it because you are happy. You have to make your happiness a priority first.
right.
That we should
Absolutely.
believe in. Yeah.
Absolutely. I totally agree with you in that, because it is very important to love yourself. And the problem is that sometimes I feel that we have to tell ourselves that love yourself. It doesn't happen
Yes.
naturally.
Naturally nahi
Emotionally
hota.
also, emotionally also, we have to push ourselves to love. ourselves. It's not happening naturally these
And
days.
it's not easy. There are days where you are pulled down, you are judged, you are talked about, you
You
fail
don't even
yourself.
know. There are days where you
Yeah.
don't even know that you are judged, but you realize at the end of the day, oh, I was judged for this. You
This,
know?
yeah. And sometimes you also take that guilt trip that I was not good at being a parent, I was not good at work today.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
you need a break from all these things. You have to make yourself a priority. You have to learn to love yourself every day the way you are. Even if your day is not good, even if you're not looking good today, even if your husband is upset, your child is not happy with you, whatever it is, we have to always take into consideration that we are humans and we are doing best for us and for
Right.
the society and people around us.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, can you share some insights from your end which this world out there should know about motherhood? We have spoken
I
a lot
don't
about
care.
motherhood, but
I
something.
don't care what the world thinks about motherhood. I'm telling you, I am the best mother I know,
Yeah.
and
In
I
fact,
am
I feel there
evolving.
is nothing called perfect mother.
Perfect motherhood. There's no book
There is
on
no perfect.
perfect parenting.
Yeah.
You will find a lot of books on parenting. There is no book on perfect parenting. And believe
Yes.
me, all of you are perfect parents. You
Because
are
every
battling.
child is different. Every child is different.
Child
Every
is
family is
different.
different. Every person is different. So how can
Yes.
you become perfect with that person? It's like not possible.
And I will want all the mothers to close their eyes in front of all those judgmental people out there. The world who judges you for wearing clothes, the world who judges you for being outgoing, for open minded, outspoken, introvert, females who are living for themselves. It's okay. See, world is judgmental, and everyone has their own perspective, and you cannot
Right.
make everyone happy. I have learned this from my mother. She told me one day that never do anything for a certificate, right? Do it because you feel that you should do that.
You
And
need it.
always think what you are supposed to do rather than what other is supposed to do for you. Always believe in your karma. That is what tells me. She tells me never do anything for certificate. Nobody is going to give you any certificate.
Right.
You are the best
Right.
parent, you are the best daughter-in-law. Never. So believe in yourself, and I feel that every woman should be proud of whatever she is doing in her life for the people around her.
Absolutely. I feel we should just do our work and leave it. Then rest, let it be decided by whoever is looking care
Whoever.
of. That's all. I mean, we have done our part.
Yeah.
However, that should be done. Our intentions, if they are clear, then definitely whatever we do is going to be clear. So there is
Yes,
nothing to
and one
be.
more thing I want to tell every other female out there is that we have to encourage each other rather than being judgmental about each other.
Absolutely.
We have to help each other, support each other, bring each other together, and celebrate this womenhood, the motherhood that we are doing, rather than being judgmental about
Putting
what the
down,
other
yeah,
person
rather
is doing.
than seeing that why she's doing this, why she's not doing that, or helping each other, standing tall with each other is going to work out better. I mean, we all are
Yes,
in the same school, so we know how things are. If you are not together as a team, it's not going to work out.
well,
Otherwise,
it's not
alone you
going to
can't
work.
do anything.
Yes.
Absolutely. So let's get out of the serious talks now because we have done too much of serious talks on being a
Yes.
mother. So let's have some quick five rapid fire stuff, and I'll ask you some questions, some fun questions, and you can answer them. So, which color would you choose, black or white or gray, and why?
I'll choose gray.
Okay, why
Because
gray?
grays is because the life is right. This is how the life is. It's gray. It's neither black, it's nor white. And you cannot have everything in your life. You cannot have completely black and you cannot have completely white. So always
Because
enjoy the grays.
absolutely, because if
And
I
I'm
I
also starting to have this gray hair. I'm trying to be okay with it now.
No, but I tell you one thing that if you're a person who is choosing either black or either white, that person might be lacking somewhere because you can't either get white and you can't either
And
get
you
black.
cannot get black. Yes. You have to enjoy the grays.
You have to enjoy all the grays as well. Otherwise, then there is no fun in life. Okay, five things you will carry on an island if you have to go alone.
Oh my god. Very difficult. Okay, so five things that I'll carry. I'll carry grains, so that I can never go run out of food, right?
Okay.
Then I'll carry fire. How, I don't know how I'm going to carry that fire thing, but then I'll need it, right? So I'll carry a book because otherwise I'll get bored. And we are supposed to carry humans, or
No,
I'll carry my
no,
child with
no, no,
me. No.
no, 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 no humans. You have to be
Okay.
alone.
Okay, I'm alone. Uh, Boat. I can carry a boat to go around
Both will
somewhere.
get in the island.
Okay, so I'm going to carry grains. I'm going to carry fire. I don't know how I'm going to do that. And I'm going to carry a book because I feel I don't want to be alone on the island at all.
Okay.
Water, I'll purify and I'll have it from the sea only, I think. I so no water. I don't know how I'm going to carry the. I'll carry. What else should I carry? I don't know.
You
Probably
won't need
these
your
three things.
file, you won't need your
I'll need
uh,
my mobile, of course, but वहाँ पे connection आना चाहिए. That the main thing.
at least we can take
Otherwise,
selfies, no?
yeah. And I cannot go without my makeup, so I'll take
Yeah,
that also.
right. Absolutely.
Grooming,
Okay. Okay. So, tea or coffee?
coffee,
Coffee. So, but no chai pe charcha?
chai pe charcha. I love. See, gossip is always with me.
Especially when we are in school, the gossip is
School,
always around
oh,
the tea.
auntie. It's always around tea.
So, two good things and one bad thing about your husband. So, you can make it a sandwich thing. So, even if he is watching it, you can say
You
good,
feel good
bad, and
about
good.
it.
So, you will feel good about it. The bad is not, bad is gone between the two goods.
Okay, so the good thing about him, I've already said that he's very supportive. Two good
Okay.
thing is he's a wonderful husband, and another good thing is that he is a wonderful father. So these are the two good things that makes me fall in love with him every time. And the one bad thing is that he's very charming, and that makes me very.
So you have
So
you have diplomatically told all the good things about him. So that's right. I'm sure Abhishek is going to be very happy listening to this. So that was a great talk with you, Shraddha. And any last words to the audience as a mother?
yeah, as a mother, as I told you, be proud of whatever you are doing, and stop doing all those guilt trips that world keeps on giving to you. You are the best mom, and be proud of yourself. That's it.
Okay. Thank you so much, Shraddha. It was wonderful talking to you, and I'm sure audience has loved listening to you. And it was a nice afternoon chat about two mothers talking about life as mother, as teacher with daughters. Luckily, we both are sailing in the
Yeah.
same boat with
Same boat.
daughters around. So, thanks a lot for spending your afternoon.
Thank
And
you, ma'am. Good platform to have a word with each
the
other and
audience.
with the
Yes,
others and the audience.
absolutely. To
Yes.
share what we do in our lives. So, thanks a lot, Shraddha. Thank you,
Thank you,
audience.
ma'am.
And next month, you will again have someone else taking the Friday expert. So, stay tuned with Parent Station. We are coming up with different things every day. So, this is a place for all the parents for good and bad stuff to share about. Thank you so much.
Thank you.